The man shot by ICE has been identified.
What? It's Time to Be Honest by Asmongold.
Identified as a 26-year-old from Colombia. He was reportedly authorized to work in the U.S. and be issued a social security number. Is this? I heard about this.
What?
This is another person who, you know, again, it's crazy how these people end up always getting themselves shot. It's so easy not to get shot. Witnesses saw 2 ICE agents approach a white sedan during an immigration operation, order the driver out and draw weapons. The car lurched forward towards one agent who shot at what officials call self-defense, killing a 26-year-old Colombian man with work authorization. Good. Good. Finally, they're shooting him. Try and drive your car at a police officer, they should shoot you in the fucking head. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that, by the way.
That's where I'm at. Get them out of here. Vehicle's a weapon. That's right.
But I tell you what, if I was an ICE officer, I'm not taking any chances like that. If a person like threatens like that and they take an aggressive action like that, then yeah, I mean, what do you expect?
Right. That's right, bro. Like you like deport them all. Exactly. It's now been 2 days, so Trump notified Congress. Conflicts resumed. Oh boy. And I saw that the car lurched forward. Did it by itself? And yeah, was this your one nut for each measure? Yeah, don't you mean Renee Good? Well, that was another one that got popped off for the same thing. And local police secured the scene while FBI and Maine attorney protests followed, and advocates grieved the loss of politicians voiced alarm. You know what I think they need to do? Oh, I saw this. So they're crashing out over this.
17 minutes past the hour right now. Anti-ICE protests outside the office of Senator Susan.
You want to know the truth? These people are not crashing out because this is going to happen. That's not why they're crashing out. They're crashing out because they were looking for a reason to crash out the entire time. That's what it is. They're sitting there like ready to go. Like they already have all of their protest shit like together and they're just waiting. And then they're like, "Oh, I can't wait till the next thing happens so I can crash out."
In columns after a deadly shooting in Maine involving an ICE agent.
Yep.
This is Biddeford, where the shooting happened about 25 minutes south of Portland. Our correspondent Alexis McAdams is reporting live here in New York City. She's got the latest details on what is happening there. Alexis?
Hey, Sandra. So as you can see here,
a bunch of white women. Yep.
Is that a freaking One Piece hat? Is that a Luffy hat? You know, Luffy deported all of the Beast Pirates, right? You know, he like helped deport them, right?
Where the shooting happened about 25 minutes south of Portland. Our correspondent Alexis McAdams is reporting live here in New York City. She's got the latest details on what is happening there. Alexis?
Hey, Sandra. So as you can see here,
a bunch of white women.
Yep. Look at what's going on in Maine. We know federal agents are trying to piece together everything that happened as witnesses tell local media that ICE agents surrounded a car and repeatedly ordered the driver to get out. Then seconds later, we're told they heard gunshots, and it was also captured on surveillance video.
Yeah, it's so funny whenever you have these super liberal people talk about how you know this is what Luffy would do or whatever in these sorts of cases. It's like, bro, do you know who all the bad guys are in One Piece? Do they not know? Do they actually watch One Piece? Like I don't even know. Like, did they watch it? Because like the big bad guy is the government. First off, right, is total government control. One world government is like the big bad. Globalists, yeah, globalists are the big bad guys, right? And then each of the bad guys are, let's see, dude who was a slave, dude who was a slave, mistreated, and now he wants to do the same thing to the people who did that to him, but like indiscriminately against the race that did that to him. One, okay. Next person, a Karen, an angry Karen that wants to create a multi-ethnic state where she has full melting pot, where like she wants to have one of every race living on her island because she wants total diversity. Karen. That's another enemy. The other enemy is a illegal person that's trying to take over another country and change their culture. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention she has pink hair and she's morbidly obese. Right. Also, she's a huge slut. I forgot about that. She's a huge slut. She fucks everybody. That's actually real. I'm not making this up. It's real. She's a Karen who has no control of her emotions. She has no control over her emotions. She lashes out at anybody that tells her no. If you say no, she sucks out your soul. Right? She has pink hair, turbo fat, fucks everybody. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? That's literally the character. And she wants diversity. That's her entire thing. She's like, I want to have all of the different races on my island. You're so right. Right? It's like, bro. The soul. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Good point, Julio. By the way, the soul sucking, you know, she sucks your soul out if you don't give her what she wants. It only works if you care. Like, it couldn't be any more on point. Like, it's actually insane. Like, it's so perfect. If you don't care at all, then it doesn't work. It's so funny, man. Dude, it's so funny. And she has no impulse control. Yeah, that's right. That's right. She has zero impulse control. Oh man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh man. You have the people. You have the group of people too. The government. Get this, guys. Get this. Dude, I don't know if like Oda is just like some kind of fucking seer or something. It's like Nostradamus. But one of the latest arcs is about a guy that just wants to have really nice technology for everybody. He wants to make really cool technology for everybody. And the bad guys are the government that wants to control it. So only they can have it. Dude. I'm telling you, dude, this guy, dude, this guy. Holy shit, man. Buri, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. Thank you. And they're very similar to a certain... Dude, do I gotta show it again? Do I gotta show it again, man? These are the globalists, by the way. And they're all demons confirmed? Right. True. They're also demons. Juggernaut Tiger, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Also, did you guys forget about this? That the entire plot, and like, I'm not gonna go too deep into this because I don't want to spoil it, but so you're telling me that the big bad is like just a face, and that there's like a deep state? There's a deep state that just pretends that they have no power? Huh. That's weird. That's weird, man. I don't know. Dude, I'm telling you, One Piece has so much, man. It's so good. Oh, and let's not forget that the very first major villain of One Piece, the first big bad of that was like a really, really long big bad, right? Was a dude that was acting like he was a benevolent person by stealing things from people and then giving it to them and then fucking up the economy. Which one was that? I'm talking about Crocodile. Yeah, he stole all the resources and then he gave it to the people, and he gave it away for free, but he took it from everyone else. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, where the fuck did it come from? Oh, he just took it from everyone. It was more like cartel tactics. Refusing the ninth gate. Dude, somebody needs to make a video like that about One Piece. Like the ninth gate of noticing. Dude, surely someone's made one, dude, of that, man. It was a load of crock. You want to know the other funny thing too is that if you dude, it's so funny, man. It's so funny. And you know what's funny is that the Revolutionary Army is a bunch of freaks. It's a bunch of ragtag freaks that are trying to stop the government. Dude, I can't believe it, man. It's just actually so perfect. The whole thing is so perfect. Some say that Luffy equals the Houthis. Yeah, they're just wrong, dude. They're just wrong. Luffy says, okay, guys, the only similarity between Luffy and the Houthis is that Luffy calls himself a pirate. That's it. But he doesn't actually pirate anything. It's just so dumb, man. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Listen to this.
Yep. Doesn't look like protests. They're trying to get inside the building. The cats are like, damn, you see that? What the fuck?
Blocked off in Biddeford.
One is even a freaky trans person. Yeah, but like he's not annoying. Like Ivankov is an awesome character. Like nobody cares about Ivankov being like, you know, a freaking drag queen or whatever. Nobody cares. He doesn't put it in people's faces all the time, like, and tell them to call. He admits he's a freak. That's like the whole point. The whole point is he's like, I'm a freak, and then we do this little freaky thing in the underground.
Maine, if we want to pull that video up. After
oh my God!
Shooting earlier this morning, we are told that the
and by the way, did you guys know that in One Piece there's an actual fighting style called Flag it, okay? Flag it Kempo. That's the name of the and it's one of the most powerful fighting styles in the entire setting. I'm not even joking. That's actually real. Like that's real. Yeah, it is. Well, it's like without the L. But that's actually a fighting style in the world, and it's actually strong. It's freaking hilarious.
Damn, you see inside the building?
Yeah, bundle of sticks style, basically. To be fair, Ivankov did sex swap a guy without his consent. I think they turned him back. Ivankov detransitions people, okay?
Doesn't look like protests. They're trying to get inside the building.
But in his defense though, he doesn't actually cut off their dicks, to be fair. And then he grows it back. So you know what? It's fully reversible, but actually.
The cats are like, damn, you see that? What the fuck?
Blocked off in Biddeford, Maine, if we want to pull that video up. After
oh my God.
Shooting earlier this morning. We are told that the FBI
and Maine State Police
are working the case right now, and the feds have not yet said who was killed.
Yeah, and anti-ICE protest outside. Yeah, this is just...
So Ivankov, if you don't know, Ivankov has like this. His powers is basically he controls people's hormones. That's his ability, and so like he uses it to like make himself roided up, and then he fights with his powers. But then he can like stab you with his nails and like inject it into you.
Same one. They're crashing out, getting upset over this. Maine residents are marching on ICE. America's sick and tired of the murderous, tyrannical U.S. government over Trump. I mean, these people really have nothing better to do.
Holy fuck, it's so loud.
I don't know if this is a new one today or not. I have no idea. These people love to go out and protest. If only they liked to vote, maybe they would have got what they wanted. So anyway, we got one more of these.
This officer behind me, we're on Hill Street. The officer is standing at the intersection with Bacon Street.
He doesn't touch children. True, that's true.
Turning cars away from the next street up, which is Pool Street, and we know that's closed.
I do think they need to look into the flash mobs that these people organize and how they do it. I don't know whether there's something that's wrong that's happening, but here's one thing that's very odd to me. How is it that these people are able to organize a flash mob this quickly for any event that happens? But, you know, again, like these people lost I mean, Republicans control all three of the branches of government, right? And when Biden was president, it's not like you had Republicans and people like this going out there protesting like crazy either. Yeah. So why is it that these people are able to mobilize so quickly and so efficiently? I think that there could be a nefarious reason for that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe they just have nothing better to do. But ultimately, I think that it does need to be looked into. It absolutely needs to be looked into.
Isn't it like a bunch of terminally online people?
Because
money is probably it too. I don't know.
Is how they do it. They just need to jail the mob. I don't think that this is, again, these people aren't doing anything wrong. They're just walking around protesting. I don't think that any of these people need to be put in jail yet. So, yeah, I mean, maybe. As massive protests happen, you ever hear businesses complain about their workers coming in? Jobless, woke losers? I guess so. Too coordinated to be a radicalized rando? Well, yeah, it's clearly organized and it should be 100% dismantled. Well, I don't know how it's being organized and who's doing the organizing. But if I had to guess, I bet it is subversive non-American forces that are doing this. And I think that we need to push back against it, right? The light's literally green now. Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, they should arrest them. Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
That's true, yeah.
And you can't dismantle an organization. You absolutely can dismantle an organization. You can do it super easily. What do you mean? So, yeah, I mean, of course. And Nate Friedman knows, pretty much his whole YouTube channel on DSA. It's organized by organs of the DNC. That's why they're defended legally, I guess, right? But anyway, so this is it. Yeah, I personally, like, I think that ICE, like, if you try to drive your car, this is what happens when you try to run over cops, exactly. If you drive your car at a police officer, I think the police officer should be able to shoot you. It's just that simple. I think that, I honestly, if you want me to be real, I think police should shoot way more people. I do. I think that it's just like, whenever you have these people that are violent and dangerous, I think the police should treat them like...
Pete Space, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. You know, the thing is, too, is that if you are... Here's the weird thing is, if you actually use force a lot faster, it can actually de-escalate a lot of these situations a lot quicker, which could actually lead to less deaths. Just an interesting idea.
They're violent and dangerous and just shoot them. I don't want to have our law officers get shot and hurt, and I don't think that they should have to do it, right? But like, if you feel like your life is in danger and these people are doing this, then yeah, you absolutely should. What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, like, I'm talking about people that are violent, for example, right? I mean, so like, let me go back. I'll pull this up. So like, what do you like? Do you think that you should be able to hit a police officer or punch a police officer? Didn't they sponsor 9/11? What is this here? It gives a shit if they selectively do sponsors. I do, because I think it's annoying. So what is this here? Yeah, how does this work? Yeah, I mean, do you think you should be able to like hit a police officer or like drive a car into a police officer? How does this work? I want to understand what your thinking is, right? Like, what is this? How did 11-9? I mean,
honestly, I really love these moments whenever Asmon brings someone up, because you get a little glimpse into like their mind, like the people's mind, no matter how empty it is. But it gives you a little bit of a glance into like, holy shit, people are like that.
Guys,
I love it.
You know, like, definitely a European, right? What do you expect? 11-9. You know, it's. What is this? I'll give it a minute. Didn't they sponsor 9/11? They did, by the way. And they didn't actually, like, Osama bin Laden was, kicked out of Saudi Arabia, too. And, like, I mean, again, like, they have, like, extremism. Yeah, of course they do. Like, a lot of places do. It's not that uncommon. But we'll wait and see this. We'll see if there's a single response at all that makes sense for this in any capacity. Not thinking at all.
This is actually the most effective thing to do, is to just let them speak and then just try to work through logic with them, not to convince them. The point is not to convince that person. The point is to show everyone else, like, holy shit, like, people are fucking retarded. You know, that's the point. Is it kind of wakes people up to say, like, oh god, people are kind of dumb. You know what? Maybe I should vote. Maybe I should vote, because if I don't, it's fucked. Maybe I should try to take things into my own hands, because nobody's gonna. Who else is gonna do it but me? Because what the fuck, right? It's gonna lead to a lot of people thinking like, you know, hey, it's gonna lead to like people that are like more reasonable, being like, oh, I have more capability than I thought compared to these people, and that's what we need, right? We need good, reasonable people to make it, you know, make things, you know, vote, work together, and you know, have kids and stuff like this. We need that.
Yeah, and
For
this
the
is the
future.
problem that these people have.
Thank you,
is
Drew.
that I think
Thank you so much for the 1,000. Leave them. Most people have heard of George Soros, but not many of Neville Roy Singham. He's a billionaire based in China who bankrolls leftist causes here. Just something to think about. Good night, Drew. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you again, Pete's Face, Juggernaut Tiger as well. Thank you.
that they'll say something like this and they'll make these, and this is the problem that these people have, is that I think that they'll say something like this and they'll make these like, you know, oh my God, this is a very common, you know, pattern that these people engage in, is that they basically just kind of appeal to the consensus and they say like, wow, you're acting really weird. You shouldn't be acting weird. And they never actually explain it. It's kind of like it's like a passive forcefulness of the consensus, right? That's what these people like doing. And I'm trying to see if there any single response. That's crazy. It's insane that you have somebody, right? It's insane somebody would go around and we have, why aren't you an LGBT ally? I mean, you're losing against fat Uber women. Yeah, again, this is just somebody that was talking shit the whole time. All you did, and this is a single one, you can't explain anything that you think. You can't explain what you're saying. And the reason why is because you know I'm right. You know I'm right about this. Obviously, you shouldn't be able to run over a police officer. So, duh, use rage baiting guaranteed. Well, it worked because now you're banned. So, anyway, can't answer a simple question. Yeah,
Dude, it really reminds me of this, man. Like, really reminds me of this one right here. This one right here. Just absolutely fucking obliterated by facts, right? Because this is just a fact, right? And then they're like, yeah, no, I'm right, and it bothers you. And I'm just like, wait, what? What? Like, what do you even say to that? Like, what do you even say? It's like, you're just wrong. Like, you're just factually wrong. And the reality does not align with what you think. And then they just say, well, you know, I'm right. It's like, no.
Totally agree with the rest of this, right? So I was 25 years ago, is your own common with today.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like I mean, how long is that gonna happen? We've had wars with a lot of places. Look at Japan. So like, if it's not what's happened, it's what's happening, right? It's typical for LGBTQ dudes. I don't know about him.
If you don't know the context behind that, by the way, they said that no VTuber that is popular uses AI, and then I posted a picture of Nero, who is an AI VTuber. Who is literally an AI.
Yeah, I have no idea. So new footage seems to show an agent
and their response was, you know I'm right. Right. So get this. They said there's no VTuber that uses AI that is popular. And I said, well, and I posted Nero because Nero is one of the most popular, if not the most popular VTuber. Pretty close, honestly. And then Nero is an AI, and then I point that out, and they tell me, you know I'm right. Like, wait, hold on. So I proved to you that you are wrong by pointing to an obvious case of you being wrong, and then you say, you're mad because I'm right? Like, what? What the fuck?
Shooting from the side, from the part of its vehicle.
Nero led me to you and Nugs.
Is that the guy? Is that the car?
Hell yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't show the bullet. It doesn't show the gunshot, so it's hard to say. Okay, here we do. Every moment.
Did you guys see the case? I don't know how real this is, but there was a public shooter in like an intersection, and he was like shooting at random cars, and this guy with a camera from like a 4th story building just started taunting the guy, so that he would look at him instead. He like was fucking full on aggro tanking the guy. It was so funny. Yeah, have you guys seen that? Oh my god, it's amazing. So this guy's you know, I'm gonna fast forward it a bit because he's shooting random people, and I don't want to show that, even though you can't see anything, but you know. Anyway, so I think it's like here.
Here, buddy! Come here! Stop being a pussy! Come on up! Let's do some, come on! I love you! I love you! I love you! I love you! Shoot at me! I love you! I love you!
He just taunts him.
I love you!
It actually works though, because he stops shooting and he walks over.
You man! Kill me! I want to die! Please kill me!
He's not actually Twitch, YouTube. He's not actually saying that. He's taunting the guy to save other people's lives.
I was just gonna fucking jump and I thought about you! I thought about you! I thought about a man shooting and you came! You came from God! You came from God! I don't have any, man! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry, man! I thought of you and you came and you shot people! I thought of you just now!
It's just game baiting him.
Take him out! Take him out! Take him out! Take him out!
Isn't that dude? What a hero, right? What a hero! Yeah, he literally tanked the dude until the police came. Like, actually, holy fuck!
Every day,
Get
it
global
doesn't show the
taunt,
gunshot,
yeah.
so it's hard to say. Okay, here we do every moment, every day. Yeah, I guess so, right? And at this moment, it's natural selection. I totally agree. I do. Life hack: don't try to run over agents and you won't get shot. Follow me for more tips. There it is. And I think it's really funny that like a lot of these people are just yeah, abolish ICE. Oh God, we just got the. Is this another guy?
Hey everyone, we just got the sad news that it looks like there's been yet another deadly shooting, and ICE was involved. This time it was right in our backyard in Biddeford. My heart is with the people of Biddeford, the people of Maine. You know, they need answers. We all need answers. We deserve to know what happened here. So we're going to go down to be with the community in Biddeford at Mechanics Park at noon.
Yeah.
If you're able to, please join us. Hey everyone.
Right. And so the problem that these people have is that they, God, these people are so fucking obnoxious. This is the reason why I support completely oppressing them. They are so annoying, and they also, like, keep in mind, none of these people ever tell their constituents or their voters to obey the law, to comply with the police, to not break the law, and to, you know, exit your vehicle when told, and to follow lawful commands by police officers. They never say to do that. They never do that, and the reason why is because there is nothing better for these left-wing freaks than to have another random Colombian get killed.
Well, not only that, is the leaders of these groups, they just let other people get arrested, like within their own group, because they can use it then to be like, look, we were being brutalized. So they act like total fucking assholes, and they use other people as pawns to actually go to jail for them, so that they can say, look at how bad the police are. They want the clip, they want the picture, they want the screaming and the look, guys, it's tyranny. They want that shit. They're literally using all of these people as pawns.
The reality is that the best thing for their cause is for more people to die. They want more people to die. Every single time that somebody dies, it gives them another opportunity for them to push their narrative, to start making up more bullshit, to complain about how evil ICE is, and to show, see, they did it again. So keep in mind that the only people who win whenever a person like this is murdered or killed by police is the leftists that are against ICE. Those are the only people that win. It's not beneficial for ICE. Why would ICE want to shoot somebody? It would be a lot easier for ICE if everybody just got out of their car and followed the directions. Then you wouldn't have to file extra police reports. You wouldn't have to deal with maybe getting hurt, and everything would just be a lot easier. So it's not in their best interest to shoot and kill somebody. It's not in the I don't think Republicans, most conservatives and Republicans don't want to have, ICE going around actually executing people in their cars. Like, we don't actually want to see people do that.
So like when I say something like there needs to be violence enacted quicker in these cases, as in there needs to be if they're ever threatening the police in a way like that, they're threatening great bodily harm, that they should just immediately respond to that. And the reason I say that is because that will cause less cases of the middle ground of the police being unsure if this is a position in which they would have to use deadly force, and the other person being in more of a position to threaten it, which makes it dangerous for everybody in the area, right? So if you shut it down immediately, the instant somebody does anything, I'm gonna try to lurch my car forward, or I'm gonna reach into my pockets, or I'm gonna pull out a knife. If those people instantly just got just instantly flatlined, then people would not even have the idea to do that anymore, because they will know it doesn't work.
Right? So Republicans don't want this either. It makes it makes ICE look bad. So the only people that win whenever a person like this is murdered or killed is the only people who win are the leftist people that are trying to use these dead bodies as a shield for illegal migrants, right? Martyr baiters, yeah, they're trying to bait more martyrs. And that's the reason why they never tell them to comply with the police or to do what they're told. It's because they want more martyrs. They think that if they have enough martyrs, that they will win more public support and they will be seen in a more sympathetic way. This is the reason why, in my opinion, if you want more martyrs, I think they should give it to them. I do. The moment that you throw a rock at a police officer, the moment you try to drive a car at a police officer, I think they should shoot you.
Yeah, there was those clips of people throwing cinder blocks at police cars. They should have been instantly flatlined, in my opinion, because then you would encourage them to never do that again and possibly hurt people.
I don't know why we're putting up with this for even 1 second. And you just described Hamas. Well, yeah, and I think that that's an interesting comparison, isn't it? You're comparing them to a terrorist group. And martyrdom is a sacrifice they're willing they're willing to have others make. Exactly. I think that's true.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I want to watch it on Twitch. I'm being recommended titty streamers. Yeah, that's probably because, let's not talk about why. But ICE is pretty evil, to be honest. Well, let me go back. I'm going to pull this up. So
TwitchCon might be under attack by the creeps.
We need security. Send the best.
We're the best?
From Dan Clancy, the maker of Splinter Incel and Hose Recon, comes the action-packed thriller.
What's up, chat? We are officially on security detail.
Okay, chat. Filters on, lips out.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tactical right now.
They were hired to protect the biggest gaming convention on the planet.
Chat, is the water too loud? I can turn the jets down.
But they have no idea what they're doing.
Was that footsteps? Probably a mod dropping in.
Hashtag Ghost TwitchCon.
I'm streaming. They're supposed to be guarding the convention.
where is this person? But streamers, yeah, that's probably because, well, let's not talk about why. But I mean, ICE is pretty evil, to be honest. Well, let me go back. I'm going to pull this up. So where is this person says ICE is evil? Can I find this? I don't know if I can find this person or not. But anyway, I don't think that they are. I don't think ICE is evil at all. I think ICE are patriots, honestly. And I think anybody who is against ICE is a retard. I do. I think that you are a retard. Immigration and borders control are necessary to preserving a nation. They are necessary to maintaining the rule of law. These are laws passed by Congress. These have been on the books for 50 years. This has been the law of the country for your entire life and probably your entire parents' life as well. The idea that a enforcement of those laws that were written into, they were voted on by the popular, the popular vote. They won in in a presidential election, the I would say the party that represents those values controls all three branches of government, and a majority of people, it seems like, want to have all illegal aliens deported. By all polling, all aliens should be deported, right? The majority of people think that. So if you think ICE is evil, here's the reality. You can look at any, and this is the problem, right? You can look at any police interaction and you can see babies crying, people getting killed, women getting hurt, and then men, being violently arrested. You can see this with bank robberies. You can see this with shoplifting. You can see this with murder. You can see it with sexual assault cases. You can see it with everything. You're going to have families separated. Like if you go and you steal something from a store or, you kill somebody, they're going to put you in jail and you're going to be separated from your family. So the idea that ICE is some kind of like some unique evil that's like a problem or anything like that. And Asman, if you agree with what they're doing, mobilizing them without proper training and mental evaluation, that's a solid plan. So where is the? So this is it was me. Okay, yeah. So it means that they're a chicken egg situation. Were they trying to die, or are they killing because they're not trained? Why do you think that they're not trained? So like for example, a lot of the people who were like, I think it was the guy that killed Renee Good, for example, was a officer for 14 years. Like, what do you mean they're not trained? Like, you think that after 14 years, you're not going to understand what you're doing? Why do you think that they're not trained? What is the indication that they're not trained? They are. It's a leftist narrative. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? And so, like, what's the reasoning here? People are being shot because they're literally doing what they're trained to do? Yeah, that's obviously the reason why.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have a single, like, I'm waiting for this. Let's find out. Large portion of the cops are also ex-military? Yeah, I mean, I mean, to be honest, I didn't know that. Well, then why would you say it if you don't even know it? Why would you even say it then?
This is like, it's actually so common, man.
So you're calling them evil based off of something that you don't even, like, what? Like, that's insane. But you can't say the force size wasn't increased dramatically before the big push. They should increase it more. If it was up to me, I'd be using the National Guard and the military to remove these people. I'd be doing both of those too. So what's the point? Like, yeah, I don't think it's enough. Like, we need to be getting 100,000 a week. The specific officer was in the force for 14 years. You cannot be mad at me for being honest about my knowledge. I'm not mad at you for being honest about your knowledge. What I'm mad at you for is the fact that you've drawn a conclusion that the people that are upholding the laws of the country are evil because of a misconception. You were putting forward a conclusion without understanding anything. I'm not mad at you for not understanding.
This happens so much too. Like, this isn't. I totally understand Asman's frustration here because this happens so much.
I'm mad at you for drawing a conclusion without understanding.
Especially like talking about AI.
Does that make sense? And also, like, you're not going to get banned, by the way. I'm not going to ban you. So you don't have to worry. What do you think is wrong with what they're doing? Like, if you drive a car at a police officer, obviously the police officer should be able to shoot you. I mean, duh, of course. Like, how else could a person like that save their life? The chatter's logic is half of Twitter. Well, what I'm saying is that there's no logic to it. It's completely fake. That specific officer was forced 14 years. Yeah, exactly. Are you in a good mood today? Yeah, I'm all right. Things are good.
It really, it's. I wonder if he's saying that because of the misgift stuff. But anyway, it really is kind of a disproportionate concern for people that are bad actors. It really does remind me of like that experiment with the cheaters, and then like people are cheating and then they're like, well, I still care about what happens to the people that cheated. It makes me feel bad when they're punished. It's sort of like that study. The Real Master Troll, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. I really appreciate it. Like, if you're aggressing on a police officer to the point, what the fuck happened to my microphone? If you're aggressing on a police officer to the point that that you're putting their life in danger in any way, then I just think it's obvious that you basically forfeit your right to not get flatlined.
Actually, I'm looking forward. I'm going to play Pal World all today, and you know, tonight it's going to be great.
Damn, I want to play Pal World.
Let's see this. Driving away versus driving towards. Here's the thing that I would really say about anything else, right? Is that if you're driving in any direction, let me go and I think it's just too much too quick. And the giant push these last few months were not fully thought out and asking for trouble. Why is it not fully thought out? And why is it asking for trouble? You keep making assertions, but I want you to understand, what does it mean by it wasn't thought out? I don't think it's enough, and I don't think it's fast enough either. It would be more and it would be faster. So how does this make sense, man? ICE isn't new. I know. Like, can you at least explain, like, and bring one point of contention at all, other than like these like vague posts? Like, that's what you're doing. You're just vague posting.
It's because it's a lot of his feelings. It's
like,
not actually
I don't
rooted
understand
in any
this
sort
at
of
all.
reality.
I'll let this person respond like maybe one or two more times, then I want to move on and look at some other stuff. My feels, yeah. I mean, there's nothing else
my
really
feels,
other
exactly.
than that to it, right? I mean, we'll see what you're saying. Even if you don't want to ban him, it sounds like you can't comprehend it. Oh, anyway, emotional voter right now. You can't really blame the dude for relying on false narratives. All you can find on mainstream news is either full support or full criticism.
That's true,
well,
though.
I mean, it's all right. You're good. You want to move on. Don't want to have a bunch of stuff in the spot.
That's true. And see, this is why I'm trying. A lot of us are trying to be like, man, we're trying to like. And this is why I keep saying, like, you know, don't freaking listen to me. Think about it for yourself. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You have to think for yourself about the intentions of things. That's why I keep saying that. The intention, the capability, you find it, the intention, capability, and the goal, find the intersection of that. You can understand almost everything in this world. And you need to be able to think for yourself so that you don't get one shot. I'm not trying to just get people to take my side on things. I want to build resistance in people so they don't get one shot by the media and stuff like that. And it's just a skill that we need to start teaching people again, critical thinking, right? We need to teach this again so that people can come up with their own solutions. Unfortunately, all of education has been aligned with not teaching people that skill so that they can just insert whatever chip they want into their brain and make them be a good little soldier for them, right? Ninja Tonic, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Hey, Leaflit community, I'm having a major spine surgery. Oh shit, dude. You can't sleep, you're terrified, and so much I might even back out. If something bad happens, just, oh my god, Ninja, dude, I hope you're okay, man. We'll pray for you, man. I hope you'll be okay. And so what I was saying is it's these people can't think for themselves and they just get one-shotted by any sort of media. It's 100% true.
I wonder why. Okay, right. So, yeah, I mean, there it is. They think the typical removal should take 16 years.
Yeah, I hope your surgeon isn't a DEI hire. We'll pray that they're not a DEI hire, right, chat?
Like the Haitians, and they're moving too hastily to remove criminals. The reason why, so this is the reason why they're not doing that. And I'll explain it because I think that people don't understand this. The reason why they're trying to say that ICE isn't trained or anything else is because they want to extend the process long enough that they can undo the electoral loss that they suffered, so then they can...
Dude, you know what's going to be really cool, though, is like one day, soon, they're going to have precision robotics that can just do the thing, like, insanely precisely. Insane precision, insane, success rates with like robotics and AI. Once they have that, it's going to be glorious. Having like an actual surgeon there, like working with like a fucking robot that like just is always like precise to like the I don't know, to the what's a small micron, I don't know, like to like some small measurement, like they're super fucking precise, Right, it's going to be
allow
great.
it to happen. They basically want to play for time until the next Republican, the next Democratic president, right? And so then they can undo it, and then all of the people that were going to be deported, they can, you know, turn off the proceedings for deporting them. That's the reason why they want it to take a long time. I don't think that there's any reason why something like that should take a long time. Are you in the country legally or not? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, then you need to leave right now. That's literally it. Tom Homan received a distinguished presidential rank award from all his deportations under Obama. Yeah, Tom Homan is I mean, like, and again, like, I think this is, I think he's a patriot. He absolutely is.
I love Tom Homan.
And there's no other footage about this either. ICE slammed out the retard. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he had a social security number and he was authorized to work in the US. They're just fucking killing people. This is the fat retard that they hired to appeal to Gen Z and young men. You remember her? And, you know, she was weighing in on the issue and they wrote all the articles about this. And yeah, they're just fucking killing people. Hopefully they should kill more of them. I do. I think that any of these people that are trying to be violent towards a police officer should face death. That's the way I see it.
Totally agree.
I don't know why we're putting up with this behavior. This is a first world country. I don't know why we're allowing it to turn into a third world shithole. Should not happen.
My surgeon is at Bates Giga Chat about as far from DI as you can get. Dude is one of us. Actually, dude, then you're in good hands, Ninja Tanuki.
And
Thank
anyway,
God.
let's see if I can find any more of these. But yeah, it's just the same usual complainers, right? About 20 minutes away from this, and I spent a fortune on meetings. I remember her. Oh God. And if ICE was just killing people, wouldn't we see more than 5 deaths? Yes, we would. Yes, we would indeed. We would see more than 5 people that have been killed by ICE if they are just going around shooting people willy-nilly. That's it. I thought Trump was cracking down H-1B visas. Why did Xbox fire all those people?
It's almost as if you don't threaten the ICE officer's life, you don't get shot. Isn't that crazy? Damn, what a concept.
Just to bring in 2,200 H-1B visa workers?
You mean
so
you
this
don't
is a
fuck
total,
around and you don't
completely
find
separate
out?
topic.
Damn.
You got clickbaited. Microsoft filed for H-1B visas. Trump did not get rid of H-1B visas. He added a higher ceiling or a higher benchmark for people to meet in order to bring people over. And Xbox did not hire 2,200 people. This was a clickbait article designed to make you angry. These were filings that were done by Microsoft. How many employees does Microsoft have? Xbox has like what, fucking, you know, like 15,000 employees or something like that. But Microsoft probably has, you know, multiple times that. Thanks for clarification. Yeah, you got clickbaited, man. I know there's a lot of people that saw that, but it's not accurate. So the Goy are going wild today. They sure are. Anyway, so, man resident. Oh, here we go.
But hundreds of protesters, this to me would be the main story, or they are gathering now near the scene of the shooting. They're holding signs and they're demanding answers, including this woman.
I'm disgusted.
I'll give you the answer. The person threatened a police officer's life, or put a police officer's life in danger, and then he got flatlined. It's that simple. It's not complicated at all. There's your answer.
I mean, it's the citizens of this country are literally being gunned down in the street for doing nothing.
He wasn't a citizen.
Leaflit?
He wasn't. He was from Colombia. I mean, they're so stupid. It's insane. For nothing. They're doing it for nothing. And crazy how these people never double or triple check the shit they see on the internet. Well, to be fair, I do that too. Like, I've made mistakes.
Yeah.
Everybody made mistakes. I'm in relatively a good mood today, at least so far. We're only like 30 minutes into the show. So I haven't gotten agitated yet. So at this current moment, you know, everything's fine. Just emotional reactions. Yeah, it's just another emotional outburst, right? And I think that the ICE should not have allowed any of those protests to happen. I think Trump completely mismanaged ICE, but not in the way that they think so. Like, in my opinion, I think Trump should have nationalized the National Guard on day 1 or day 2, realistically, of the Minnesota protests. the day that it started happening, I would have immediately nationalized the National Guard, and I would have totally shut those people down. And I would have said, if you don't do this, and if, like, you know, the elected officials in here are not going to comply with federal law, you are getting arrested, you're getting tried for sedition, and I'm bringing in the military.
Damn.
Like, I would do that on day 2.
Asmongold
I'd
for
give them
president.
1 day to, like, get their shit together, and then after that, I'd do it. And bring Tim in for incite. Yeah, bring in these officials for incitement to riot, incitement to violence, all the stuff
Dude,
they
I
tried
don't even
Trump
agree
for
with.
Jan-
I don't even agree with Asmongold and everything, but dude, I'd vote for him.
January 6th. I think they should be tried for as well. And bring in the tanks like June 1989. Great year.
The reason why is because these things that he's talking about are like fundamental issues. Like this needs to be fixed as soon as possible. This is the most important issue. Is deporting like as many people as possible is the most important issue. Even if Gold were to pass some commie like welfare stuff, I think that would be worth it to like actually have him crack down completely on immigration. I'd take that deal. Even if I don't like it, I'd still take it because it's the most important issue.
Oh, great year. Amazing year. That's true. Is National Guard part of the military? I don't know about the technicalities of that. I think so, but it's a little bit of...
Yeah, because without that, everything's fucked, basically.
specific.
If we can't secure our elections, we can't secure our country, then what is anything else, really?
Right? But yeah, they know where the illegals are. They aren't going there. I wonder why. Well, because obviously it's a priority system.
But if you vote for him, he will outlaw lollies. You know what will also outlaw lollies is if you have a bunch of well, wait, never mind. They might make it even more legal. Change my mind. You know, I was wrong.
And anyway, so this is what they do. So yeah, ICE killed another retard trying to run them over. Another Rip Bozo situation, completely deserved. Totally support ICE, and anybody who doesn't is not.
Yeah, they're gonna make it even more legal in the bad way.
Patriot. I'll tell you that. That's just all there is to it. I'll read a few more comments about this, and I want to move on and talk about some other stuff. Apparently, this just happened. And get Trump to roll over in Alberta. We need help for saving Carney. Bro, we can't even capture Minnesota. We can't capture Canada right now. Biddeford is a dumpster fire of unemployed Democrats and morons. Oh, I'm sure, right? It's going to go on for days. I have no idea. Maine is so fucked. They have thousands of illegals in their prisons, and it's costing them $120,000 a year per illegal to keep them in prison. I mean, again, like I have the solutions for all of these problems. I do.
Isn't that crazy?
Every single one of these problems is so easy to solve. It's actually so easy to solve these problems, but for some reason, nobody knows how to do it.
It's because the government is ass and can't do anything. That's why. It's exactly, they can't fix anything. Ever. They're just
Where's
total
the manifesto?
Shit. When it comes to fucking shit up, they work at lightning speed. And when it comes to fixing stuff, like a damn snail. Every time.
I am still considering writing the manifesto. Yeah, I mean, a one-way ticket. Yeah, I'm considering writing it. And we'll see if it happens, but maybe one day. Probably.
Wait, Asmon's writing an Asmongold manifesto? Is he actually? Dude, that would be so peak. I'd love to read that.
Realistically, it's probably never going to happen because I'm lazy and I'm just addicted to playing
AI.
video games.
Use
but that's
AI,
it.
man.
And do you genuinely believe that we'll get all the deportations needed to restore our country? Not under Trump. No, we won't. I don't think that we will get the deportations that we need under Trump.
We need it.
I don't think
The
Trump
Roach
has the
Manifesto.
willingness to deport people at the scale that I think is required. And I think
totally
also,
agree.
like, Trump cares a lot about media optics. And I think that he cares about it.
Patrick, thank you so much for the 500 bits. No situation was ever in history been made better or more efficient by saying we need the government to be involved. So fucking true. The government is so ass.
Cares
man.
about it in it's a very myopic way that he looks at, you know, like media optics, right? Because there are some cases where he doesn't care at all, and other cases where, you know, he does, and it's just I don't like that. I personally don't. And I feel like in general, Chandler is a middle school dork writing the essay you're running class. Oh my God. Can chat decide the title of my manifesto? If chat got to decide the title, they would call it My Struggle. And so no, absolutely not. No, we are not. Nobody is guessing. Nobody gets to get the title of it. It would be my title for sure. Okay. No, absolutely not. I struggle, yeah, sure. And you have no idea what Trump is capable of, in my opinion. He changed the entire world and U.S. culture after a decade, after the left controlled the entire narrative for our entire lives. You bring up a good point, and I think that to an extent you're right, that Trump has done a lot of good things, and he has moved the needle in a really tremendous and very big way. But I don't think that he's going to be he's the rough draft. He's not the final draft. Does that make sense? I think that you need a final draft. You need to have a specific person that's able to actually implement this.
Yeah. I mean, you could agree with both, right? Like, I don't think he's really shit talking here. Like, Trump did a lot. He did a lot. He did a lot for what we needed, but it is not enough.
In a cohesive way that is more coherent, right?
Timothy, thanks so much for the 500 bits. My wife got her property damage settlement pay from the Flint water crisis today. A whole whopping $500 maximum for property damage is $1,000. Oh my God, dude.
So I think that you need a final draft. You need to have a specific person that's able to actually implement this in a cohesive way that is more coherent, right? Will that person be Marco Rubio? I mean, I don't really think so, but like, I think
We need a person that doesn't want to be a politician in office. We need Asmon. We need Asmon for president.
Continue moving it in that direction. Same as JD Vance. They'll move it in that direction.
We specifically need someone that doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, though. Trump walks so somebody else could run. Yeah, Trump walked so other people could run. I think that's very accurate. But yeah, another ICE.
Not it.
Bozo. Thank God. Hopefully it happens more. I think they should be shooting way more of these psychos.
I totally agree, man. I'll link it to you guys. Dude, I hope he makes the Asmund My Struggle manifesto. I would love to read it, actually. I still need to do the Stellar Humanist one. Sometime. I just need a little bit more. I need some time.
So put 'em in the box.